Oh no, it's flies coming in here. It's flies coming in here from outside. Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? Cool. All right, so listen. Lexi, get the flies, get the flies. Anyways, what I was saying, man, we can't sit here and allow ourselves to continuously allow people to talk to us in ways that don't align with how we treat ourselves. So what that means is that you have to eventually say, okay, cool. I don't want to be treated like this no more. How do I want to be treated? And then once you find out how you don't want to be treated and how you do want to be treated, that means that now you have to literally defend that boundary as strong as possible, no matter how much people may think that you're overdoing it, no matter how much people may think that, oh, this is what you shouldn't be doing, no matter how much people may be thinking this. If you don't want to be treated like the way that people are treating you, you have to speak up for yourself, my love. You have to speak up for yourself, my love. But what if they walk away? That's a good sign. That means what's happening is that you're starting to remove the people who aren't respecting you out of your life so new people can come into your life. People think I'm rude for my boundaries. Let me tell you something. I was watching a video today, right? Nicki Minaj, right? I'm going to play it for you. I was watching a video today by Nicki Minaj, and I'm going to play it for you. And all I want you to do is just listen to it, all right? Oh, I can't even play it. I can't even play it. Hold on. Wait. I might have it. Hold on. All right. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Hold on. Listen to this video.
Is that wrong for wanting more for myself, wanting people to treat me with respect?
First of all, you have to stop worrying about how people respond to you. Because because somebody responds to you doesn't mean that what they're saying to you in response is correct. Do you hear what I'm saying? What's up, Jazz? Just because someone is responding to you and telling you, "Oh, no, I don't like that," that doesn't mean that they're correct. Okay? So listen to this. Because a lot of times some people are viewing things in a perspective that's not actually serving you, but is only serving them. So you have to be aware of that.
Is that wrong for wanting more for myself, wanting people to treat me with respect? But you know what? Next time they know better.
Exactly. So what you have to understand is that when you're telling people how you want to be treated, look at the flies. People may not agree with you at first, just like when you raise your price. When you raise your price, people may not agree with you at first. But that has nothing to do with you because you have to understand these strict boundaries, these strict laws are only going to cause people to weed themselves out of your life. And you can't be afraid of when you put your foot down and people don't want to be a part of it. That's what you want. Because what happened is that your energy starts to raise. You start to say, hey, I don't want this and I want this. And what happens is that the universe hears what you're saying. The problem is that a lot of y'all don't be wanting to put your foot down because you're afraid of the people that are going to leave the moment that you do. But little did you know that's what you've always wanted. The problem is that you're attached to the people who's been treating you wrong. And this is why sometimes it's hard for you to grow.
But had I accepted the pickle juice, I would be drinking pickle juice right now.
So had you accept the way that people were treating you before, you would be consistently taking that in. You see, I was talking to my mom today and I was telling her, I was like, hey, I just realized that sometimes I could be a people pleaser. And I realized that I learned this because my mom is a person of service. My mom is a nurse, so she's always serving people. She's always trying to make sure that they're okay. So within her spirit, listen to me now, within her spirit, she always wants to make sure that whoever she's serving is happy. Right? But sometimes we can get caught up in a loop where we start to put other people's customer service. This is why sometimes you got to be careful with your jobs because sometimes your jobs can be teaching you how to be treated in a way that's not good. So for example, at your job, you got to know how to separate. At your job, you may be being taught customer service. So the customer is always right. Yeah, that's in business, not in personal life. But you've been so used to serving people that now when it's in your real life, in your personal life, you're serving people that don't deserve to be served. You're getting upset because they're talking to you the way the customer talks to you with entitlement.
When I am assertive, I'm a bitch. When a man is assertive, he's a boss. No negative connotation behind bossed up, but lots of negative connotation behind being a bitch.
So now let me tell you something. What if I told you that whatever it is that you're becoming, you're going to get judged for it first. And then they will, oh my God, come, you're a boss, you're a boss, you're a boss. Let me tell you something. My dad, 33 life path, right? I remember he told me this. He was a bail bondsman, so he would break people, like not break people, but he would bond people out of jail, and they would have to pay him the money for the bond, right? This is what my father told me. A 33 life path taught me this. I remember he was cursing so much at people, and I didn't understand. I said, Daddy, why do you keep cursing at people? He says, because if I don't put any pressure on them, they're not going to pay me my money. If I'm too nice, they're not going to pay me my money. And this is when I started to understand that some people, it's not that you're like this, but some people you have to make an example out of. Because if you don't, what you put yourself in danger of is more people treating you in that negative way. Period. Period. Right? So how many of y'all, right, have been in a situation where someone disrespected you, and when you went home, you was like, oh man, I should have said something. I should have said something. Babes, it's too late at that point. That's why when somebody disrespects you in that moment, you have to check it. And what's gonna happen is in that moment, that person may say, what? Somebody said, girl, please start a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel. I'm literally streaming on YouTube right now. So in that moment, the person may literally be like, what? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? But you have to understand that people are always going to reject in the beginning when you're starting to do something new. If you in the past consistently allowed people to talk to you any kind of way, and then all of a sudden you start to fight for yourself, you have to understand that them people are probably gonna be like, what? But with consistency, people will start to accept the new you. If not, they can go. Either you accept, listen to me now, either you accept the new me or you can go, or I will go. Either way, somebody gonna go. Do you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to respect my boundary, if you don't want to respect who I am now, either you gonna go or either I'm gonna go. Either way, somebody gonna go. And that's period. That's period. But you gotta stop making yourself feel bad for protecting yourself. You gotta stop making yourself feel bad for protecting yourself, babe. I already got 100 words typed on my notes. You know? And I just feel like I cut people off quick. Now, somebody said, how do I adjust to uncomfortability grievance of the old self? For the person that just asked that question, I think you need to join my mystery school, because my whole thing is about transformation. If you want to go through a transformation, join the mystery school. And here's what I'll say for that. To adjust to uncomfortability and the grievance of the old self is to become more excited about the new coming in. Become more excited about the new things coming into your life instead of always thinking about what's not working and what left. Do you get what I'm saying? Do I just go to your bio? Yes, you do. The link is in my bio. Click Mystery School. You know, and the thing about it is that things are gonna feel uncomfortable because it's new to you. Do you have YouTube? Yes, everything is in the link in my bio. Things are going to be uncomfortable for you when it's the first time of you doing it. How do you get the confidence to speak to others on YouTube or any platform? Repetition and practice. I've been doing this for well over 13 years. I've been doing this for 13 years, talking to a camera, talking to people, making videos, making content. I have well over 10,000 hours. So a lot of people may look at me and say, she's so young. Yeah, but the hours never change. You know what I'm saying? Some people started at 20 and got amazing at 33. I started at 10 and got amazing at 23. And it's all about the hours that you put in. So even then, somebody said, how do I stay in that discomfort? I'm sorry to ask again. By continuing to do things that are uncomfortable. So for example, one thing that one of my mentors says, he says, he's a multimillionaire, makes at least $1 million a month. He said, continue to do things that are uncomfortable once, like at least one thing a day. So for example, a cold shower, or for example, going to the workout and working out and being uncomfortable for an hour. What happens is this starts to develop discipline within you. You see, a lot of y'all are just too comfortable. That's just what it is. You're too comfortable. So whenever you're hit with adversity, you don't know how to handle it because you're so comfortable. So the moment that you're the moment that you're put in a position to not be comfortable, you immediately get like, oh my God, like, what is this? What is this? What is this? You know? And in one of my books, Overcoming Adversity, I talk about when uncomfortability comes to you and when new situations come to you, you have to understand that is the time to rise to the occasion, not back down. When you have challenges come to you, that is the time to be aggressive. I'm 18, losing a lot of people, and suddenly if I put boundaries, they find me mean and rude. They were always going to find you mean and rude the moment that you put boundaries, because the moment that you put boundaries, it meant that they couldn't get certain access that you gave them before. So when you take something away, like if you take a pacifier from a baby, don't they cry? So the boundaries that you weren't instilling before was the pacifier that you were giving to the people around you. And you have to understand that when you take the pacifier out of people's mouth, people will grow resentful. Think about it. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that. Just understand that. You know what I'm saying? When you start to level up, you will lose a lot of people. Yes, and the reason why is because some people can't go with you. And what you need to understand is that we always talk about success is a lonely road. Success is a lonely road. I honestly feel like success is only a lonely road when you're at the beginning of the journey. That's why I feel like it's a lonely road, because now you have to choose a path that most people are not on. But the moment that you get on that path, you start to meet other people who are also on the path. So that's why I really don't feel like success is a lonely road. I feel like it's only lonely because of the people that you thought were going to go with you were not the ones that end up being with you. How do you respectfully put boundaries with family when they ask you about things? You be, I don't want to say soft, but you want to speak in a sympathetic tone. Just be like, I just don't want to talk about it right now. Like, I just don't feel comfortable. I just don't feel, ready to talk about it. Or, I just don't, with family, sometimes we have to just be a little gentle. Putting your boundaries down doesn't always have to look aggressive. Putting your boundaries down doesn't always have to look like a fight. Okay? Sometimes the pain of losing the people I had still comes at times. Well, let me tell you something. Sometimes God has to break your heart to heal your soul, okay? Just wanted to let y'all know we added a few new bracelets onto the website. So for my people that was looking for pyrite, I restocked the pyrite on my website. So you can go ahead, click the link in my bio, click Crystal Shop, and get you some new crystals. If you are a crystal connoisseur, if you are a person that loves crystals, if you are a person that is into, the gemstones. You see me, I'm a queen, and I feel like I always should be surrounded by my gemstones. So for example, if you're very emotional, I'm going to recommend opal, all right? Right when you said those words, I bet they already 20 people buying them. Hey, people know what it is. People know what it is. Everything on my site sells out very fast. So that's why when I drop something, it's usually gone very fast. Because, everybody knows high quality is what sells out. So whenever you see something selling out, it's probably because it's high quality. We need black tourmaline bracelets, sticks. You know what's funny? I actually have that. I just need to put it on there. It's called tourmaline quartz though, and it has black tourmaline in it. So let me fix that for you. And it's funny because that's what you're asking for, and I already have it. So a lot of people may say, hey, Sticks, why did you pick these new crystals to put up there? Because I know a lot of people have been looking for protection. You know, a lot of y'all are empaths. You have an ability to feel energy from people, but sometimes we get affected by that. You know, gifts are pros and cons sometimes. They're a double-edged sword. So yeah, you can feel people when something's wrong and you can help them, but sometimes you can feel people. You know what I mean? Somebody said, can I purchase your wisdom at my mystery school? On my mystery school. So I'm adding tourmaline quartz onto, it's bracelets. I'm adding tourmaline quartz onto the website so you guys can grab it. And yeah. Because I want you guys to grab it. All right. And like I said, be quick. You know, if you know that you've been needing protection, be quick. These things sell out very fast. And a lot of time, it takes me a while to restock these things. So just make sure you move quick, all right? Link in the bio, click Crystal Shop, just so you know, all right? But anyways, let's finish what we were talking about. Yeah, so I have opal on my website, natural opal, all right? Now, anyways, let's finish talking. First things first, I just feel like, you know, I made a tweet. Let's talk about the tweet. I made a tweet, all right? I'm going to read the tweet to y'all. All right. So the tweet that I put out is, the moment you start to manipulate your reality and assume a different, let me see, did I screenshot it? The moment you start to manipulate your reality and assume a different one, for example, calling yourself rich, there will be an NPC that will try to affirm that you are poor. It's all matrix tests to see which assumption you accept. Okay? So what you need to understand, yes, you can send it to get fixed. Just make sure that you have everything, okay? What you need to understand is that if you find yourself choosing a new reality, but all of a sudden it feels like the physical reality is fighting you back, it's because the Matrix wants to see, are you still going to assume and say, oh, I'm a millionaire, even though the world is trying to tell you that you're not. Okay, let me say that one more time. The moment you start to manipulate your reality and assume a different one, okay? So what that means is that the moment that you say, you know, I don't want to live this life, I want to live this new life, and I'm a millionaire, for example, calling yourself rich, there will be a test from an NPC, right? So for example, all of a sudden you're calling yourself rich, but then this random person comes to you and is like, bro, what do? You don't have no money, you don't have no, right? A lot of times it's trying to trigger you to react emotionally, because the moment that you react emotionally, those emotional energy starts to go towards that reality. So whatever you react to emotionally is the reality that you will be in. So if you're always sad about what's not going right, you're always going to have a reality about what's not going right. The reason why is because whatever you give attention and energy and emotion to is what will happen in your life. Okay? So the moment you start to manipulate your reality and assume a different one, for example, calling yourself rich, there will be an NPC that will try to affirm you are poor. It's all matrix tests to see which assumption you accept. You know what I'm saying? So what you have to understand is that when you start claiming yourself as something else, you have to realize that somebody, something will try to stop you. Something will try to trigger you. But you have to have more willpower over what's trying to hurt you or stop you. Do you get what I'm saying? Are y'all hearing me? Do people you meet try to touch your crystals? No. What does NPC stand for? NPC is non-playable character. So what that means is that a non-playable character is someone who doesn't have a soul or is an agent or just isn't awakened. So a lot of times, I've been making that little reels of you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people who aren't awakened will literally try to push their beliefs on you. So for example, you're pushing your belief out into the reality, and a lot of times they will try to push back and be like, nah, that's not true. Nah, you can't do that. You can't. But now this is all just a pure test of your belief within yourself. Because guess what? If you can continue to say, I am successful, when people are trying to tell you you're not, that's when you know you've won. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So again, make sure y'all join my mystery school. The link is in the bio. Click mystery school. Make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all some bracelets off of my website, some necklaces. Get you some crystal drip. Get you some crystal drip. You see me. I try to make my drip different. I don't like to just have it as bracelets, but I like to level it up. I feel like I'm a queen. I feel like I'm like my ancestors, and my ancestors wore gold and gemstones. Like this one right here, like I love to get creative like a child. This one right here, it has clouds, it has evil eye, it has crystals on it, even have a lapis lazuli dangling from it. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm telling you all of this is just, don't be afraid of what people say about you. A lot of people thought I was crazy. Oh, crystals this, but it's like now everybody's talking about it. Not everybody's on it. Not everybody's got crystals and stuff like that. And it's like first I was corny. And this is my lesson to you. When I started to follow the things that I love to do, at first I was corny. But then I started to get a lot of, you remember me text. So what you have to understand is that a lot of people may think you're corny at first when you start to go head first into what you want to do. But this again is why I say the NPC, I just explained it. The NPC will try to make you feel bad. Do you have evil eye bracelets for sale? Thank you for telling me that. That's what I'm missing. You know what I'm saying? The NPCs will try to make you feel bad. The NPCs will try to make you feel like, oh, you're not doing good. You're not. But babes, what are you doing? That's what you got. You got to be like, what are you doing? Because let me tell you something. Do you also lose people when you are having a spiritual awakening? That's the time that I lose people the most. What is an NPC? An NPC is a non-playable character, a person who's probably not awakened, a person who's still asleep in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Oof, yeah, and a lot of people don't like that question. I was in the mystery school and done interrupting my lesson. It's all love. They'll always got to watch the lives. You see, now that you've been in a mystery school, can you please tell people how you're enjoying the mystery school? Let people know, what's going on. Can you have more than one spiritual awakening, baby? You can have multiple and multiple and multiple and multiple. You want to know why? Because there's always multiple levels to get to. And a lot of y'all are going through a lot of changes. It's a lot to learn in the school. Thank you for saying that. I just really want to tell y'all, a lot of people don't know why I've made the mystery school. But first thing first, I'm a 7 life path, so I love to teach and I love to learn. And before I made the mystery school, I was actually making PDFs for my friends for the things that I was learning, but my friends didn't really care. They didn't care about what I was learning, and I really wanted to teach somebody. So then I started getting on TikTok, and I was blowing up on TikTok for the things that I was teaching, and I realized I really love this. And when I started to get on TikTok and teach certain dark things and deep things, for example, this is something that I was teaching on Twitch, right?
They find the male stripper on the newspaper ad and invite him over.
This is something that I was teaching on Twitch about the Illuminati and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not on my Twitch, y'all go ahead and check it out and follow me on Twitch. But, I was teaching very dark, deep, esoteric things, and TikTok wasn't for it. They would ban me and this and that. And I had to realize oh snap, they're not gonna let me teach everything. So I created the mystery school, and my goal with the mystery school is to create after school programs that kids can go to the mystery school after school and learn how to meditate, learn about their chakras, learn about breath work, learn about gardening. I just feel like all the things that we are missing within the actual school system. You said, how you get into GG3 Gold with your rich self? Man, listen. Let's just say it like this, okay? When you're an abundant person, you're an abundant person, okay? I'm born 1999, $19.99 adds up to $28. Come on. Come on. Did you feel that shift yesterday? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So for all my people that are into learning more esoteric things, I really recommend joining the mystery school. It's $28. Like, worst case scenario, you lose $28. Worst case scenario, you lose $28. And I can almost give you a guarantee that, like, come on. Somebody said, Gigi 33 and you're a 33 life path. I'm not a 33 life path. My dad's a 33 life path. But I was born at 3:30 p.m. You know what I'm saying? You know, also another thing, let me ask y'all, let me make sure it's okay with y'all. Do y'all mind if I show y'all some of the shirts that I've designed that's about spirituality? Like, are y'all into like spiritual clothing? I just want to ask you first before I just go and show you. Like, are you guys into spiritual clothing? Like, if I was to make spiritual clothing, would you guys be interested into it? Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad to hear that because I actually designed a few shirts. And, you know, if you're interested in it, by all means, like, I would love for you to check it out. But I'm going to show you it, right? So the shirts that I designed are actually right here. So I created Money Loves Me t-shirt, Attract Dinero, right? Made it $80 because 8 is the number of money, right? They have all different colors. I just want to show you guys. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't buy it, like, this is my art and I want to show you guys, you know, so Money Loves Me. Then we have Man Hurts, I Don't Chase, I Attract. You know what I'm saying? And then I have the Mystery School, you know? So just wanted to show y'all my t-shirt. So if you want to go ahead and go to my website and check it out, go ahead. You know, I just feel like spirituality has really changed my life. So I feel like I'm one of the biggest messengers. You know, I had a conversation with God and I said, God, if you give me the biggest platform, I will be your biggest messenger. You know what I'm saying? I said, God, if you give me your biggest platform, I will be your biggest messenger. You know what I'm saying? So should you list all products in 8s? I don't see why not. 8s or 28s. 8s or 28s. So if you want to go ahead and check out those t-shirts. If you're into wearing things that actually, you have to understand everything is a energy. So if you're wearing a t-shirt that says money loves me, I attract dinero. Every time you look at this t-shirt, you're looking at $100 bill. You see, everything is about subconscious programming. If I look at $100 bill long enough, I'm going to start seeing $100 bills in my life. Why? Because think about it. When your friend gets a new car and you're made aware of a car that you never knew exists, and all of a sudden your friend tells you about this car and shows you this car, all of a sudden now you see this car everywhere. Imagine if you did that with money. Imagine if you study what a $100 bill looks like. I'm giving too much info away. If you like this type of information, learning how to use the cheat codes of the Matrix, you know what I'm saying? To bring more things into your life. Somebody said dinero. Yeah, dinero is money. All right. So the t-shirt is Attract Dinero. The link is in the bio. Click Crystal Shop if you want to get these shirts. But if you like what I'm teaching when it comes to, you know, studying what a $100 bill looks like, you like that type of information, then I think you would like my mystery school. Also, I actually have an ebook on my website called Spiritual Laws of Money. And I'm gonna give you a gem. I'm gonna give you a gem. All right. Everybody comment down below. Teach me. Everybody comment down below. Teach me, because I'm gonna teach you a new gem for money. Go ahead, teach me. Somebody said, does it apply to family? What you mean? Everybody comment, teach me. Everybody comment, teach me. So I know that you're ready to take in this new information that I'm about to give you. All right. All right. So first things first, I need you to understand that money is an energy. The moment you stop looking at money as something that is above you is the moment that money will start to chase you. Okay? Let me say that one more time. The moment you stop looking at money as something above you, that's when you will start to see that it chases you. Okay? And the reason why I say this is because when you give things energy, attention, or you put it on a pedestal, what you are subconsciously telling yourself is that you are not good enough for it. That's what you're telling yourself. So what you have to understand is that if I want something to come into my life, I need to look at it as if it's already here. And the things that you already own, you be like, oh, it's just this. You be like, oh, I got that in the closet. Oh yeah, I got that here. But when you talk about money, you're like, oh, like look at the difference in behavior. Oh, I wish I had. Oh, if I look at that energy. Look at that energy. Look at that energy. So instead of being like, oh yeah, like I got it, you're like, oh, I think I want it. And what you're not realizing is the energy and the relationship that you're having with money. You know what I'm saying? For example, the pretty girl in the city, you make her feel like she's above you. That's the thing. When you keep making other people feel like they're the prize, you are no longer the prize. So when you make money feel like the prize, you are no longer the prize. When you are afraid to spend your money, you are showing money that you are insecure. You are showing money that you are in lack. Money is an energy. Okay? Money is an energy. Money is an energy. So what you have to understand is that, okay, if I want more money in my life, right now, it's not about the job. It's not about the business. Actually, some of those things, 20% of the work. It's 20%. 80% is how you think, because how you think is going to dictate the actions that you take. So for example, you may say, oh, it's my job, it's my business, and that's not the case. It's the way that you think that has led you to the choices that you've made. So for example, because you think in a lack-minded mindset, whenever you have opportunities to invest in something that's great for you, you don't, because of fear and because of lack. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to make you realize that if you want to bring something new into your life, you have to open up your mental to it. But a lot of y'all can't even see yourself with it. And this is why you won't see yourself with it. Until you can finally see yourself with what it is that you're asking for, and you no longer view it as something that's bigger than you, that is the moment that you will have it. But because you keep thinking that, oh, I'm too much, it's too much, I can't, it's this, like I can't, like it's this, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose it every time. How many of y'all struggle with that? How many of y'all struggle with seeing yourself with what you want? That's where self-concept comes in. Exactly. That's how, look, I know you're learning. I know, you see, that's how I know you're learning from Sticks. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all struggle with that? You know what I'm saying? Do you think everyone is equal? No. Like, no, I don't. I'm sorry, like I don't. And I don't mean that we're not equal, like born equal. I just feel like we're equal if we do the same things. I feel like we're equal if we, like for example, right? I'm a person that studies. Let's say somebody else doesn't study. Me and them are not gonna be equal in knowledge and IQ because of the actions that I took. So I feel like what makes us not equal from people is the actions that we take. If I have morals, but this person don't, I'm sorry, I don't feel like we're equal because you're not living in a frequency that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking about equal as in like everybody can achieve success, of course. I've manifested $10,000 with your ebook before, but I went back to the lack mindset. I'm working on fixing it. And you know what's crazy? I'm glad you say that Because a lot of people don't understand that this is exactly what happens to people. They get comfortable after they've had results and they stop doing what worked. So Lex, now that tells you you can't stop doing what works. If you're on TikTok, if you're on Instagram, if you're not following me, make sure you go ahead and leave me a follow. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and make sure you leave a like on this live. Yeah, and sometimes all it takes is for you to just, hold on. Let me just ask Lex real quick. Hey, Lex, what ebook did you use to manifest $10,000? What ebook did you use to manifest $10,000? Can you please let us know? Because I have a few. You can't stop doing what works. Exactly. Write that down. What's the link for the ebook? The link is in my bio. Click Crystal Shop. That's how you find it. Go to my Crystal Shop and you'll find it. So Lex, how to manifest wealth? So Lex said the ebook that made her $10,000, and the ebook is only $28. So she paid $28 and got $10,000 out of it. Look at that. So the link is in my bio. Click Crystal Shop. If you want to get the ebook is called How to Manifest Wealth. All right? And the reason why I feel like this ebook works so well is because everybody is just telling you, oh, manifestation is this, manifestation is this. Write down your goals and write down this. But I feel like the reason why some people are not having results when it comes to changing their life is because they're not being explained to what it means within the brain. They're not being taught how their brain is taking these ideas in their subconscious. They're not understanding how their subconscious mind is literally in control of their physical reality, because all of this is just a projection. Sticks, do you have more sweaters? Yes, we are almost sold out though. So if you're looking to buy one of my I Am Divinely Guided to Get This Money hoodie, I would recommend getting it ASAP because we are almost sold out. We are almost sold out, all right? She almost 1,000 times her investment. Exactly, you know? So, and it's because it works. I mean, my life is an example. You know, if you go on my YouTube and you go back 2-3 years ago, you'll see, man, I've been doing this. Let me see if I can go on my YouTube. Let me see if I can go on my YouTube and look at my old videos. Let's go to the old videos 2-3 years ago where I was talking about manifestation. How old is this? 2 years ago. Hold on. 2 years ago. I'm telling you, man. How to master your craft. Boy, I had dreads. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. I've been doing this. Let me show y'all too. Look. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. The power of visualization. Law of attraction. How to get anything you want. Man, I think it's fair to say my life has changed. I think it's fair to say my life has changed. I'm going to show y'all on TikTok. Hold on. 3 years ago, I've been talking about this. 3 years ago. Let me show y'all. Look at this. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And feel like you're there without actually... Turn that light on. Hold on, listen. Experience a lot of things that... We're going to be able to make that money. When it comes to just this video... It's just random thoughts, honestly. Like, I have no clue. So basically, anyways, the power of visualization, that's what that video was about. 3 years ago. Somebody said, I remember. 3 years ago. I've been doing this consistently. So when I tell you, you think I would be doing something for 3 years if it didn't work? So it's just like people don't understand the power of your mind. Like, let me give you an example, okay? There's a study that says that when you imagine a vacation, before you go on the vacation, you actually have more dopamine in your brain from the excitement and the imagination and the visualization of the vacation than you actually being on vacation. So you get more excitement and pleasure out of the visualization than the actual real event. I'm just saying. So a lot of times we're demonizing things that are actually showing. Somebody said, do I need the ebook to manifest? You don't need the ebook to manifest. But if you find that you don't know what to do, then the best thing to do is to invest in the knowledge. You know? I mean, it's pretty simple, guys. Ego dies when you shouldn't want your ego to die. You should have control over your ego, but you shouldn't want your ego to die. Sarah, I love how you're like quoting things. I love it. You know? So again, make sure y'all go ahead and check out the website and see what you like on there. I have t-shirts. I have ebooks. Man, let me tell you something. I'm so proud of myself, and I just want everybody to just take a moment and just show gratitude for yourself. How many of y'all actually tell yourself, I'm proud of you? A lot of y'all don't tell yourself that enough. So, make sure y'all tell yourself, I'm proud of me. All right? How do you control the ego? First, you have to become aware of what is your ego, and when your ego is, acting out, you have to become aware of, hey, that's my ego talking, or hey, that's the real me talking, What is the ego? Inner child. Can't get through to self because all the noise. So that means you need to isolate yourself or get by yourself so there's no more noise. All right. I'm going to be posting a few more videos on the mystery school today. So if you're not in the mystery school and you want to have access to those videos and those teachings that I'm about to give on there, make sure you go ahead and join it. We're going to talk a little bit about money. All right. How to change your energy. You have to change your habits and change what to think. So if you want to change your energy, your thoughts is what leads to your actions. And your actions is what leads to, your physical life and your aura. So you have to ask yourself, okay, what am I thinking? You know what I'm saying? I find it difficult focusing on a task. You know what's crazy? I actually have a crystal that's really good for that called Tiger's Eye. So if you go on my website and you get Tiger's Eye is really good for focus. Tiger's Eye is really good for focus. The mystery school is the bomb. Thank you. Wow. Thank you so much for that comment. I really appreciate that. I just want to let y'all know, I be appreciating the little stuff like that because I really put my time in what I do and I love what I do. So the fact that y'all are finding, love from what I'm doing, it just makes me feel so grateful, Also, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube because I put all my lives on YouTube. Yeah, y'all sold out all the necklaces on the site. Y'all sold out all the necklaces on the site. Does meditation also help you to learn to control your thoughts? I don't think it's about controlling your thoughts. I think it's about monitoring them. Because it's not like you're never going to have a negative thought. So therefore, you can't control it. But what you can is monitor what you accept into your reality. So what that means is like your internet, your Instagram. You can't control what pops up on your Instagram, but you can control what kind of content therefore. So what that means is that you may not be able to control every video, but what you can do is you can not interact with the videos that you don't like. And what's going to happen is you're going to interact with the videos that you do like, which means that you're going to get more of the videos that you do like. The necklaces are on my crystal shop. So the link is in my bio. Click crystal shop. And the bracelets are also on my crystal shop. So the link is in the bio. Click crystal shop. The ebooks are on the crystal shop. Link in the bio. Click crystal shop. You know what I'm saying? How can I hear my intuition? By taking more time with yourself. You know what I'm saying? The more you spend time with yourself, the more you're going to hear yourself. The more you're going to get rid of all the other voices. And you know what I'm saying? What's rude to say? Why are you saying something's rude? I'm not being rude at all. What you talking about? Hey Sticks, please answer what happened if human actually can win all evil inclinations. What you mean? Like, what do you mean by that? You know, so again, make sure y'all join the mystery school. The link is in the bio. If you want, I can give you a sneak peek of what the mystery school is about. You know, like if you want to see, hey, Sticks, can you show me the mystery school? Like, what is in it? Then I can give you a little sneak peek and show you what's inside of it. I had another comment. Oh, I don't know what you said. All right. So for example, let me show you. All right. I'm gonna show you what the mystery school. All right. So let me get this phone so y'all can see this. All right. So look, this is the mystery school. All right. I know YouTube. I know y'all can't see. I apologize. I don't know why it doesn't let me. All right. So this is the mystery school. All right. So when you sign up for the mystery school, it's gonna take you to this. This is your library, right? So what you do is you go inside, and this is all of the courses that are inside of it, okay? Talking about the dream realm, talking about timeline shifting, mastering your inner matrix, right? So then when you go down here, these are all your videos to the right. All your videos to the right. Are there assignments? The only assignment you have is to implement it. You know what I'm saying? So for example, spiritual identity shift is what we've been talking about lately. How to manifest $100,000. I know how to do this because I've done this. And clearly you just saw somebody say, hey, I'm manifesting $10,000 with your information, right? So cool. So how people affect your energy, your money, your manifestation, the teachings behind your aura and your spine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I teach it all. Whatever you're looking for, I teach it all. Breaking type of feeling in the brain. That's when you know that some type of information has penetrated the brain and has opened it up a whole nother percentage level. So, you know what I'm saying? Like breaking it down and teaching. We have a few meditations on here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a whole bunch of teachings. Like I teach on here. What's up, you? I teach. There's always a correspondence between the laws and the phenomenon. Laws are very mysteriously known, but you know what I'm saying? So just you know, check it out. Like I said, worst case scenario, if you don't like it, you know, you refund it. You refund it, period. If you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? You should make a Patreon. It doesn't make any sense to make a Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Because I have this. You will be so glad you joined. It completely opens your thought and awareness. Wow. Thank y'all so much. You see, let me tell y'all something. I don't tell none of these people to promote my mystery school or nothing. But when what you do is so great, people will naturally talk about you. People will naturally refer you to people, you know? So again, you could join the mystery school, you know, and that's my last thing. That's my last thing to say about it. But besides that, man, you know, I feel like we don't practice gratitude enough. Are there lessons on numerology? No, if you really wanna like I can talk about basic stuff, but if you really want to get into numerology, I recommend that you go to GG33 Academy. Okay? If you really want to learn about numerology, go to GG33 Academy. All right? Like deep numerology and really learn about it, that's where you can learn it from. That's where I learned it from. All right? Lexi, get the fly. Get the fly, all right? So anyways, like I said, y'all go ahead, check out the crystal shop, get y'all a shirt. How much is it again? $28. $28. The number of wealth, 28. Let me see, do I have that picture on here? Do I have the 28 picture on here? Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all something so y'all can see. Your girl is not playing. I'm serious. These people use this stuff. Y'all gonna be like, oh my God, you were right. I'm gonna be like, I know. Look at Rolex. Look at Rolex. Look at Rolex. Let me show y'all. Look at Rolex. Look at what they doing. Look at Rolex. 28 is the number of wealth. 28 is the number of wealth. And you can be like, oh, that's just a mistake. Okay, so why is it on every single ad? Why is it on every single ad? 28 a month. That's super cheap, super cheap, super cheap. And next year, I'm going to raise the price again. So make sure that, you know, You join now. What about 82? 82 is not 28. 82 is 82. 82 is 82. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, though, like I said, if you're joining the mystery school, the link is in my bio. Click mystery school. If you have any questions about the mystery school, just DM me. I'm here to answer your questions, you know. And if you're looking for more people to connect with on this spiritual level, join the Discord. It's free. It's a free group chat, all right? But I love you guys, and this was fun. I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all for a little bit. How long is the course? The course is never ending. I'm always dropping new videos in there, all right? So the link is in the bio. Click Mystery School. And wow, just found out Putin. Look. Just found out Putin is a billionaire and is born on the 280th day of the year. Can't make this up, y'all. Can't make this up. I can't make this up. My Discord is in the link in my bio, or it's in my Instagram bio. Either way. All right. So again, y'all, the link is in my bio. Click Mystery School if you want to go ahead and book a reading. I mean, what? Mystery School if you want to join my mystery school. All right. I love you guys, and later. This was fun. I loved it.